buying these vehicles specifically because they thought they were doing something good for the environment. It turns out, in fact, they weren't.
New developments in that big Volkswagen emissions scandal. The deception likely led to dozens of deaths in this country. New tonight, the attorney for a Plainfield woman suing Volkswagen, speaking out on her behalf. Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Erin Logan. Ann is off tonight. We are learning tonight the alleged scandals surrounding the car maker led to dozens of deaths. News 8's Bob Wilson spoke to environmental officials about the dangers of those diesel cars. He joins us live tonight in Hartford with more. Bob?
Yeah, we've been talking to also Volkswagen owners who are really ticked off. They say, you know, we were buying clean diesel. We wanted to be good for the environment. And now they're polluting at 40 times what a diesel pickup truck would pollute at because they put that software in there to trick our own emissions test. So where does this leave them? It leaves them with a lot of pollutants in the air, which is a health hazard, as well as more lawsuits on the way for Volkswagen.
VW called them clean diesel, but now they admit the cars are toxic to the environment. From the Jetta and Passat to the Golf and Beetle, VW installed a computer program that tricked the emissions test into thinking they were clean.
People were buying these vehicles specifically because they thought they were doing something good for the environment. It turns out, in fact, they weren't.
Right now, they're saying there are about 4,000 of those clean diesel here in Connecticut. However, they don't have an exact number. They're still working on that yet. Matter of fact, this is all still under investigation. However, the biggest question is, whatever's coming out of the tailpipe on those diesels, how bad is it for the environment?
When they're operating on the road, their emissions are 40 times higher than they should be. And that's 40 times higher of a pollutant we call NOx, which is a contributor to ground level ozone.
According to the Associated Press, the emissions put out by these, quote, clean diesel engines has enough NOx in them that will kill between 5 and 20 people this year in America.
Many health experts will say it's like getting a sunburn on your lungs. So it really presents a problem for people with pre-existing health conditions, COPD, people with asthma. It can trigger asthma attacks.
A school teacher in Plainfield is filing the first lawsuit against VW in Connecticut. And since then, dozens more have followed.
They paid between $1,000 and $7,000 higher than the conventional gas alternatives. So it is pretty upsetting circumstances. These cars are going to have a very diminished resale value.
As well as they're polluting the environment. The attorney goes on to say this has been happening since 2009 to 2015 vehicles, and there are at least 4 different brand names out there, the Golf, the Passat. They're all on WTNH.com for a complete list. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.